This is the real cause of death for most cancer patients.
In everything I've seen, in all the autopsies I've done of cancer patients, not one of them died of cancer. They died of liver failure, they died of cardiac failure, renal failure, all due to chemotherapy. We got a patient that had been through chemo and radiation, and they had cooked her liver and cooked her kidneys. We looked at the blood work and realized she had no organ function to speak of left. And I said, we can make her more comfortable, but the radiation treatment that they used on her has actually destroyed her organs. So we did what we could. She'd been given 3 weeks, we gave her 6 months, and she got time to say goodbye to her family. But I remember walking into the office the morning after she passed, and this internist was sitting on the waiting room couch. And I said, what's the problem? And she looked at me and she said, I'm doing the death certificate, and I don't know what to write for cause of death. I said, you might try writing the truth for a change. And she said, you know how much trouble I can get in by doing that? I said, if you're going to study with me, you're going to write the truth. And she wrote radiation poisoning, cause of death. She's the only doctor I've ever seen do that. She actually had the courage to tell the truth.
Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hopeful elect, that are doing their very best to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. As you saw in this short video right here that I just shared with you, you have this doctor, and he's basically exposing Esau's, I guess his chemo therapy, his radiation treatments that Esau likes to, give to cancer patients. This doctor right here is basically saying that, that these treatments that Esau likes to give, for cancer patients, it actually causes other problems. It causes other illnesses. It even causes, people to become unalive. Okay. Now here it is. Myself personally, I know someone. I have a friend that's in the world. Okay, and he's currently, I want to say he's on radiation treatments as well as chemo. Okay. Now here it is. He's been on these treatments now for a while. He has cancer and he's been on these treatments now for a while. And I know since he's been on these treatments, he's gone from 175 pounds to he's probably down to now, I think he said he's at 120 pounds. Okay. Now here it is. And then since he's been on these, treatments for cancer, he's also, in addition to losing weight, he's also, caught other illnesses and whatnot because his immune system is shot. Okay. His skin has become much darker. It looks like he's actually been burnt. Okay. Since he's been on these treatments for cancer. Okay. I had a cousin also too who recently passed away, probably no more than maybe about a month ago. She was on, I think, chemo. Here it is. And I shared and talked about her in previous lessons, but she was on chemo for cancer and she lost all of her hair and she lost a lot of weight and everything like that. And she recently perished. I think they said she perished of a heart attack or something like that. Even though, she had cancer, I believe, in her pancreas or something like that, but she ended up perishing as a result of a heart attack. Okay. And she was on these treatments. These chemotherapy treatments. Okay. But, here it is. Esau, he will treat you for one thing. Okay. And then he'll cause another problem. Okay. While he's treating you. Okay. And, these devils, they're not in, they're not trying to cure you. Okay. They're just basically just treating it or basically putting a Band-Aid on it. Okay. But at the same time, while they're treating it, okay, they're causing other issues, okay, causing other health issues, okay, and this is being done intentional, okay, because they don't want to cure you because, a patient cured is a patient lost, okay. These devils, they want to keep you coming back, okay. They want to keep you in, in and out of the healthcare system, okay, so that they can feed big pharma's pockets, okay, so that their pockets can get fat, okay, because again, a patient cured is a patient lost, okay, it's revenue lost, okay, and so these devils, they're not in it to try to cure you, okay, they want to just treat you, I'm saying, and keep you coming back, and then, in the process of them treating you, they're going to be causing other problems, okay, and so it's going to pretty much keep you coming back, okay, but this is why we need deliverance, okay, this is why we got to get the hell up out of Babylon the Great, okay, because all this devil Esau does is just bring nothing but confusion, disease, death, and destruction. That's all this devil does, okay? Like I say, he's not in it to try to cure you, okay? He wants to keep you coming back. He wants to keep you in and out of the healthcare system to feed big pharma's pockets, okay? But, and another thing, too, is this is why we stress repentance. This is why you got to fear the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, So, this is why you got to come back to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua so that you can have that hedge of protection over you and so that you can be delivered, okay? Before that ultimate destruction comes to Babylon the Great, which is going to come by way of thermonuclear destruction. But back to, this devil Esau and his treatments that he likes to give for cancer patients. And I got to be very careful with some of the words that I'm saying because y'all know how these devils like to get down, okay? But here it is. I can remember my brother a few years back. My brother had took sick. And here it is. He had to have a procedure done because they had found a mass. They found a mass growing in his, I want to say it was in his colon. Okay. And so he had to have a procedure done to have that mass removed. Okay. Now, here it is. When they removed that mass, they said that it was not, cancerous. They said he didn't have cancer. But yet, even though they said my brother didn't have cancer, they were still trying to put my brother on chemo. Okay, they still tried to get him to take chemotherapy, even though he didn't have cancer, They found that mass and they said it wasn't cancerous, but yet they still tried to put him on chemotherapy. Now, my brother, he declined, which was smart, of him to decline, okay? But, this just goes to show you that these devils, they're just in it to make money, okay? They're not in it to try to cure you, okay? They're in it to make money. Okay, to keep you and while they're treating you, as I was saying, they're causing other issues. Okay, and so I saw this this video and I just thought that I would do a quick lesson on it. What I'm going to go ahead on and do is I'm going to bring out a few scriptures and then we'll end the lesson. Okay, the first scripture I want to go to is in the book of Psalm, and this is chapter 64. This is verse 8, and it reads, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." Okay, and see, this is what's happening. You had this doctor, in this video that I just shared with you, who appeared to be an Edomite, and he was exposing Esau's healthcare system and the potential harm that Esau's cancer treatments can and will cause. Okay, and usually everything concerning Esau, and his different, pharmaceuticals, usually have some type of side effect. Here it is. I'm saying this devil Esau, he'll treat you for one illness and then cause another. Okay. And again, these devils are not trying to cure you. Okay. Because what they want is they want to keep you coming in and out of the healthcare system. Okay. Here it is. As I was saying earlier, a patient cured is a patient lost. And if that patient is cured, that means there's no more revenue coming from that patient. Okay. And so again, these devils are not in it to try to cure you. Okay. They just want to continue to treat you. And while they're treating you, they're causing other problems, and other illnesses, so that they can keep you, coming in and out of the healthcare system, to basically feed their pockets. Okay. And see, and while they're treating you, they're basically draining you financially. Okay. They're draining you physically. Okay. And they will continue to drain you, until, they can't drain you no more. Okay. They'll just continue to use you until they use you up. Okay. Until they eventually unalive you. Okay. Okay. This is Job, and this is chapter 13, and this is verse 4. And it reads, "But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value." Okay, and see, Esau is that forger of lies, and he's also that physician of no value. Again, I mean, I'm saying this devil, he'll treat you for one, issue, and then he causes another issue. Okay, and then he will, keep you coming in and out of the healthcare system, as I was saying earlier, until he's drained you both financially and physically. And in many cases, this devil and his big pharma, leads to people becoming unalive. Okay. And, here it is. It's even come out now, that this devil Esau is, the reason why, autism in children is on the rise. Okay. Because here it is, what this devil likes to do is, as soon as these babies are born, okay, this devil, he likes to pump these babies up with all these different Beetlejuices. Okay. And it's causing all types of conditions, such as autism, learning disabilities, and other types of mental conditions, as well as even death. Okay. Here it is, not too long ago, I want to say this was maybe 2 years ago, I had a cousin, okay, and she had a baby, and that baby probably lived to be maybe 6 months, okay, and then that baby perished, okay. She, I think, went to check on the baby, and the baby was in the crib and was unalive, okay, and you already know she had taken that baby down there to Esau and pumped that baby up with all them different concoctions that Esau likes to give these babies, okay. But again, no, these devils, they'll lie in your face and act like, they're trying to help you, act like they're sincere, we're trying to help you and whatnot. But all along, okay, these devils are basically trying to harm you, okay? And here it is. I mean, what, Esau, he'll do is, these doctors, he'll give, these doctors bonuses and whatnot if they can, give, these babies all these different Beetlejuices and whatnot, okay? So in many cases, as I was saying earlier, a lot of these doctors are just in it for the money, okay? And you may have some Jake and Eves, who may think just because they have a so-called black or brown doctor, that doctor may have their best interest at heart. But I will say this, if that doctor is pushing for your child to get all these different Beetlejuices, then that doctor is of his father, the devil, and that doctor is not to be trusted. Okay, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, and this is chapter 6, and this is verse 27. And it reads, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." Okay, and see, with that being said, all of the lies are being quenched. People are waking up to, all the lies that these devils are pushing out. Okay, people are beginning to wake up and realize that these devils and many of their different form of kills and treatments are causing more harm than good. Okay. People are waking up to the fact that this devil Esau, is a snake oil salesman, okay? People are coming to the realization that Esau is the cancer of the earth. Verse 28, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, and this is verse 28. And it reads, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared." Okay, and see, the truth is being declared. And people are beginning to no longer buy into the BS that these devils are pushing out. Okay, people are waking up to who the wicked really is. Okay, and that wicked is Esau. Okay, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay, these devils are pretty much losing control of the narrative. And Esau and all of his lies that he's been telling are being revealed. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, and this is chapter 38, and this is verse 4. And it reads, "The Lord had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them." Okay. And see, the Most High gave us herbs as medicine. Okay. But this devil, I want to say it was John D. Rockefeller. He changed all of that. Okay. This devil, John D. Rockefeller, he changed how medicine was practiced, to basically feed big pharma's pockets. Okay. By keeping people in and out of the healthcare system and not curing them. Okay. And basically, just squeezing all the money and the life out of people, okay? Rockefeller, this John D. Rockefeller, he was a straight up devil. And with that being said, these devils, hey, they have a great judgment coming to them, okay? These devils, they're going to have to pay for all the wickedness that they have done, okay? Okay, let me see. I want to stay in the book of Ecclesiasticus, but I want to go to chapter 10. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. This is verse 3. And this is probably going to be my last scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, this is verse 3, and it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." Okay, and see, Esau is that unwise king. And this devil, he's destroying the people. Okay, this devil, he's destroying the people by defiling everything from the food that we have to consume. This devil, he puts all types of toxins and things in the food that doesn't belong there. Okay, that's causing people to become ill and whatnot. Okay, this devil, Esau, what he does is, he defiles the air. Okay, he sprays the air with all of these different chemtrails and whatnot that's causing people to become sick and whatnot. Okay, this devil Esau, he defiles the water by putting trash into the water. He puts all types of forever chemicals and things like that into the water that's causing all types of illnesses and whatnot. Here it is, this devil Esau, he's deleting people off through his big pharma, okay, by treating you for one illness and then intentionally causing other illnesses. And as I was saying earlier, this devil, he will basically drain you both physically and financially, until the point that he's unalived you. This devil Esau, he has a great judgment coming to him very soon. Okay. Let's read this again. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, this is verse 3. It says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." Okay, and see, this devil Esau, his kingdom is literally falling right before our eyes. And it's going to fall very soon, Lord willing. Okay? And once this devil falls and is taken out of power by our big brother, Yahushua, then the new righteous kingdom comes in. That's going to be ruled over by big brother, Yahushua, along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel. And in the new righteous kingdom that's soon to come, things will be put back in order. Right now, this devil Esau has everything out of order. Esau has everything turned upside down. But in the new righteous kingdom that's soon to come, that's going to be ruled over by big brother Yahushua, along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel, everything will be put back in order. Things will be turned right side up. Okay? And so that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwame Yasharal and Abba Baba. Shalom.